What is growth marketing? Growth marketing focuses on building the systems, tools, teams, products, and campaigns that help a business reach its objectives, whether that's acquiring and retaining new users, driving sales and revenue, or scaling a subscription service. It's built on a foundation of data-driven decision-making and experimentation. In this video, I'll dig into tactics at each stage of the funnel and the importance of building an experimentation engine. Roll the intro. What's up, everybody? My name is Jason Shafton, and I'm the founder of Winston Francois, a growth consulting firm. Welcome to another video where I growth-splain, give you the unvarnished truth, and help you become a better leader. Today's agenda: growth marketing. What is it? Why do it? And how is it different from other kinds of marketing? What is growth marketing? Growth is the intersection of product and marketing. And when we talk about growth marketing, it's that bend towards the marketing side. We're not talking about product management and writing product requirements documents or building out the functional and technical requirements for a product. We are also not talking about things like billboards and TV commercials, all stuff that people traditionally think of as just advertising. What we are talking about is an approach that focuses on measurable growth and rapid experimentation. It involves using creative, data-driven techniques to achieve significant growth in user engagement, customer acquisition, and revenue generation. Now let's talk about the marketing funnel and what growth marketing tactics look like at each stage. Our first stage: awareness, creating brand visibility. You want to generate awareness, introduce yourself, and provide value. A few core channels and tactics: content marketing, blog and social media posts, videos or infographics related to your industry to attract organic traffic. Things like social media advertising, running targeted ads on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok to increase brand visibility among a specific audience. And public relations, aka PR and communications, working with the media and journalists to report on your business, as well as influencer partnerships, collaborating with influencers to promote your brand to their followers, leveraging their existing audience. And next, acquisition, converting visitors into users. Now that people have an introduction to your brand, how do you take it a step further and start to provide more value? This can look like landing page optimization, creating compelling and relevant landing pages that effectively communicate your value proposition and encourage visitors to sign up or take action. It can also be app store optimization. If you have an app, develop the right mix of video, images, copy, and content on your App Store pages to get someone to download and install your app. As well as performance marketing, using platforms like Google Ads and Meta Ads to display advertisements that appear when users search for specific keywords related to your product or service, or that are shown based on what the user is interested in or the websites they visited. And lead magnets, offering valuable content, for example, ebooks or white papers, in exchange for users' email addresses to build a subscriber list. Now that you have them in your funnel, how do you convert them into paying customers? That's where activation, surprise and delight comes in. This is everything from onboarding emails, sending personalized welcome emails with instructions and tips to help new users get started and experience value quickly, and tutorials, providing interactive tutorials of your product or service's features to showcase its benefits and help people understand how to use it effectively, to free trials with limited features or for a limited time, allowing users to access your product or service for a limited time, giving them a taste of the value it provides. Once you've got them, you don't want to lose them. Enter retention, keeping users engaged and coming back. Take care of your current customers. Keep them engaged and keep showing them the value that your product or service provides. Create personalized recommendations, using data to suggest relevant content, products, or features based on users' past behavior and preferences. You will also want to use drip email and trigger-based communications, sending a series of targeted emails, push or in-app notifications, or SMS text messages over time to keep users engaged and informed about new updates, features, or promotions, or the next action they can take based on what they've already done. And loyalty programs, rewarding loyal customers with discounts, exclusive content, or early access to new features to incentivize continued engagement. Next up, referral. Spread the word. Word of mouth is one of the most valuable marketing channels. You want to create evangelists and give them an easy and rewarding way to spread the word about you. This can look like referral programs, offering existing users incentives, discounts, free months for referring new customers to your product or service, as well as social sharing, adding social sharing buttons to your content or product pages, making it easy for users to share their positive experiences with their networks. You can create communities, spaces for your most loyal customers to connect, share their experiences, and advocate for your brand. And finally, Churn and Winback, re-engaging lapsed users. Re-engage those who have lost interest or stopped using your product. Maybe you have a new feature or pricing model that fits their needs better. You've already paid to acquire them, and now is your time to re-engage with them. Reactivation campaigns. Sending targeted communications to users who have become inactive or lapsed, offering them special promotions or content to encourage them to return. You can also do customer feedback surveys, reaching out to lapsed users with surveys to understand the reasons for their disengagement and using their feedback to improve your product or service. And then there's exclusive offers and promotions, providing exclusive discounts, offers, or access to new features to entice lapsed users to come back and re-engage with your brand. As you create content for each of these tactics, you want to make sure that you are tailoring the content for each channel. What works in an email may not work on a landing page or in a social post. Tailor and test. This is all about sending the right user the right message at the right time. These are also just examples and not an exhaustive list. You should choose tactics and channels that align with your target audience, industry, and business goals. Speaking of target audience, within growth marketing, there's also product marketing, which includes the practice of developing customer personas and unique selling propositions. A persona is a manifestation of your ideal customer profile, or ICP. Personas help you figure out who you are for, and once you have your ideal customer profile, you can create your unique selling proposition, or USP, to specifically address the needs of that customer and how you solve them. Note, you can have multiple personas that fit your ICP. Typically, you don't have more than one ICP, though. The worst thing you can do as a marketer is think you're for everybody. As Paul Graham said, build something 100 people love, not something 1 million people kind of like. When I was at Google, we were for everyone. You aren't Google. You can't be for everyone. Figure out what your niche is, who they are, what they like, what they care about, and where they go, so you can target them in the right places and then help develop the messaging that speaks to them about the aspirational and functional benefits of your product. And always remember, growth marketing is about continuous experimentation and adaptation, so be prepared to test and refine the messaging as you gather data and insights. Speaking of data and experimentation, these are two of the most important aspects of growth marketing. Data-driven decision-making. Growth marketers heavily rely on data to make informed decisions. If you can't measure it, it doesn't exist. You want to iterate based on data. If something didn't work, look at the data and figure out why. Decide how you can make it work better and run another test. Experimentation and conversion rate optimization. Growth marketers continuously experiment with various marketing tactics, channels, messaging, and user experiences to identify what works best. Growth marketers develop a learning mindset and put systems in place to create a robust experimentation engine. Everything is testable, but you have to remember, unless you have a lot of people coming into your funnel, you won't get statistical significance. As a growth marketer, you also have to have good instincts and intuition as to what actually works and what doesn't. And you may have to use directional data to inform decision-making when you don't have big numbers. And if all else fails, find the biggest business you know and love that's doing something similar and replicate their approach. They likely tested their way to that design or experience with lots of users and statistically significant data. It's okay to follow industry best practices when your audience size is small. Keep it up, and soon you'll have a lot more users. And you must continue to optimize. This is where conversion rate optimization comes in, the practice of increasing the percentage of users taking a specific action. Everything from the color of a button to the words that you use influences the actions people take. Remember, people don't like to read. They like to look at pretty pictures. So how do you optimize for that? Small changes can dramatically change business outcomes. At Google, we changed the Google Ads sign-up button from green to blue, and we saw a double-digit percentage conversion rate increase. What is your blue button? We've covered a lot in this video. The growth marketing funnel, personas, and the foundations of growth marketing, data-driven decision-making, and experimentation. If you want to learn more about growth marketing and get content delivered to your inbox, sign up for my newsletter at at wf.team/subscribe. If you're curious about how Winston Francois can help you grow, hop on over to wf.team/grow and take our self-assessment. Hit subscribe so you never miss a video. All right, that's it. Thank you for watching. Go grow. You got this.